everyone, this is Solar Space and today we're going to be looking at this website and it's called neal.fun. So there's games and other stuff, of course. So there's about loads of games to find and play with. But today we're specifically on neal.fun looking at a universe forecast. Here it is. If I zoom in. Yeah, okay, that's enough. We click on it and it's a universe forecast. So it's basically the future of the universe. What is the future of the universe? Well, using some science, we can make a few predictions. So, in 2061, Halley's Comet, or Halley's, I don't know how to say it, Comet will return again. We go here. In 2178, Pluto will complete its very first orbit since discovery. In 2300, after travelling billions of kilometres, Voyager 1 will finally reach the Oort cloud. Okay, now we're going to the thousands. In 50,000 years, the star VY Canis Majoris will explode into a supernova. So, VY Canis Majoris, and when it explodes. So it's not a very detailed picture of supernova, but you can see that it does look like a supernova with the bright beams of light. The explosion will outshine the rest of the Milky Way. In 75,000 years, a new Hawaiian island will surface. Okay, that's interesting. In 100,000 years, many of today's constellations will be unrecognizable. Cool. So you can see that's the Big Dipper there. Then the stars move out and it's no longer a Big Dipper anymore. In 1 million years, so we've become from 100,000, so 900,000 years later, two of Uranus's moons will collide. The planet can't catch a break. In 50 million years, the Martian moon Phobos will slowly break up. So Mars will get its own ring. Yes, I pointed this out in another video about the NASA app. Please go check it out, it's cool. I pointed out about getting the ring thing in 50 million years. In 100 million years, as Mars gains a ring, Saturn will slowly lose them. Oddly, Saturn has spent most of its life without rings. It's just a phase. So you can see the rings are there if you look at this image and then they disappear. Yeah, look, see, it appears and then disappears. So it's just a phase. It's a very short period of life of Saturn that it has rings. Okay. In 180 million years, the moon continues gradually slowing down the Earth. So because the moon is moving away from the Earth every year, about 3 centimeters or something. So days will become 25 hours long. Hopefully work hours don't also increase. In 600 million years, the last total solar eclipse happens. Since the moon is further away, the total solar eclipses will no longer be possible. Don't forget your glasses. This is one you don't want to miss. Okay, in 800 million years, as the sun becomes brighter, photosynthesis is no longer possible on Earth. Without plant life, all animals go extinct, and single-cell organisms dominate the Earth once again. In 1.1 billion years, okay, we're getting to the billions now. The sun will be 10% brighter. The average temperature on Earth will reach 47 degrees or 116 Fahrenheit. And so the oceans will evaporate. Yep, we've got a dry desert Earth right there. But on the bright side, Mars will enter the new habitable zone and could provide a home. Not the new, just the habitable zone, like the Goldilocks zone and stuff. So life might still be possible, even though it's probably extinct on Earth by now. In 5 billion years, the Andromeda Galaxy will collide with the Milky Way, and our new home galaxy will be called Milkdromeda. We will gain 1 trillion neighbouring stars. Anyone left will see an incredible night sky, which is probably not even possible. I don't think even that telescope right there will be able to be visible. In 7 billion years, as the sun becomes a red giant, it grows to 256 times its current size. After billions of years, providing energy to the Earth, the sun eats it. So, let's have a look at this. Oh no, it's becoming big. Here comes the sun, Earth. Bye. Anyway, it was a good run, but Earth was freeloading for too long. The sun also eats Mercury and Venus for good measure. In 8 billion years, after the sun's rampage, it cools down and becomes a white dwarf star. And your remaining life will need to get a lot closer to stay warm. In 450 billion years, the 50 plus galaxies in the local group merge. The group is back together. In 1 trillion years, radiation left over from the Big Bang becomes undetectable, making it harder for future civilizations to learn about the universe. So, in 10 trillion years, red dwarf stars turn into the first ever blue dwarf star. So, never heard of them before, but we'll never ever get to see one. In 100 trillion years, the gas clouds needed to make stars are depleted. Somewhere in the universe, the last star is born, and soon only white dwarf, brown dwarf, and neutron stars are left. Okay, we're getting really big that they have to do like squaring and cubing and stuff. In 10 to the power of 15 years, everything outside the local group is impossible to reach due to the expansion of the universe. Even the speed of light won't be fast enough to reach distant galaxies. In 10 to the power of 17 years, white dwarf stars cool to black dwarf stars. The universe is dark. The only natural light comes from the occasional supernova, so now they've become very rare. In 10 to the power of 30 years, black holes are the only things remaining, and they are massive. But even they slowly evaporate from Hawking radiation. In the last few seconds of a black hole's life, it will emit a burst of light. So you can see that it's burst there, 2 beams of light. I really like that picture and animation there. Providing the last light in the universe. Like a final fireworks show, but each firework billions of years apart. After that, the universe is basically dead, with nothing of interest happening. But don't worry, there's plenty of time left. Now this is really interesting, I think. If the life of the universe was a year, you're only living in the first millisecond of January the 1st. So enjoy the ride. Well, that's lucky. It's only been 1 millisecond. If you put the universe into 1 year, it's only 1 millisecond. So yeah, universe forecast by Neal Argowell. And that is it. Oh. If you want to go check that out, just type neal.fun and you will be there. So we can just go back to the page now. And there's this really cool stuff. I don't know what this is. Infinite craft. There's other things like space elevator. If you keep scrolling up, you'll eventually reach that. Yeah, fun. Maybe do this another video. Just lots of fun games. So make sure to go on to neal.fun for cool stuff. Okay, that's the end of the video, everyone. And I think that will be a goodbye. Bye, solar space.